for vanilla. So it's vanilla WoW, but the 2.0 pre-patch. Have that out for 2 months. Have people able to level up characters on that server, or transfer their 60 characters over to that server. But I don't know about this. If they should make it to where if you transfer your 60 character, it deletes it or not. I don't know about that. I've gone back and forth on that. So they make a separate server, because I don't think that Blizzard should force people into TBC. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think Blizzard should force people into TBC at all. Did people leave, or did they get DC'd? Because we just had like 4 people leave. Some people crashed. Okay. Message Royson, or Palladini for an invite back, okay? Yeah, Royson, Palladini, or Slobo. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It should force people to level 160. I can explain why. Well, they can force people 1 to 70, sure. I don't know if that's really the right decision or not. But what I do think is the right decision is for Blizzard to make it to where people that are playing Classic have the option to always play Classic. They never have to go and do TBC. And I do strongly believe that. Because I think that a lot of it is that people want to play Classic, and there are a lot of people that are just not interested in TBC. They're just not interested in it. So if they're not interested in TBC, I don't think Blizzard should push them in that direction. I think maybe they could like add an incentive or something like that, maybe, but like I think that could be bad too. So I think just give people the option to transfer over. Or have them level up on a new server for TBC. But I do believe that for a lot of people, leveling up a second time to 60 might be kind of a deal breaker. And they wouldn't want to do that on a TBC server. So that could cause them to, I guess, lose interest in it. That's what I think they should do. Personally. Who's going to play Paladins and Shamans for Blood Elves? They don't do that in a faction. That's a good point. So Aster Thompson says, if they don't make people re-level all the way from level 1, who's going to play Paladins or Shamans if they're Draenei or Blood Elves? You know, just make it how it was. Shamans then are just like super, super valuable because they leveled all the way from 60. I mean, that's true. That's very, very true. I don't know. Just, yeah, you got Honored? Yeah, a lot of people are hitting Honored right now with the Hydraxian Wood rewards. Rip new player experience? Well, I don't know about a new player experience. Oh, fire. Shit. I thought that was something good there for a second. Okay, there we go. And, I just randomly clicked these greens on somebody. I don't give a fuck. I killed a fire ward first for obvious reasons. So let's go ahead and just wait for this pat right here and then we'll pull. Do you think having 2 separate servers for expansions will fragment the player base too much? I do worry about that. I absolutely do. I think fragmenting the player base is absolutely something Blizzard, if they, like, forking the player base into, and this is the concern that a lot of people have, right? Is that if you're forking the player base from, like, current WoW, Classic WoW, and BC, and then people are also talking about Classic Plus at the same time, that's a lot. And I don't know if that's the right decision for Blizzard to make. But I think about it a lot, and I don't really know, honestly. I think that what they should really do right now is they should just sit around and see what happens with Classic. I don't think they should do anything right now. If we don't have everybody log back in, let's say 10 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and we'll get more people, okay? So if you're 60 and you want to come and zone in, or get ready to do MC, go ahead and let me know, and we'll invite you, okay? Stay in this room. Stay in this room. What about TBC Plus? I like the idea of Vanilla WoW Plus more. I think Vanilla Plus is a better idea. Because TBC already... There are a number of people that don't like the way that flying mounts are, for example. They don't like flying mounts. For me, personally, I've always been... I've been pro-flying situationally. But, for example, like, a lot of people don't like it at all. So, I think that they should allow people to completely reset the board. TBC overall, I think, was an improvement. So, like, badge gear, for example, I think was an improvement. I like badge gear a lot more than what they had before badge gear, which is basically nothing. Well, what's being added and changed with Vanilla Plus? Well, I think people just want new content. I really am nervous about Blizzard doing new content with Vanilla WoW, or sorry, new systems with Vanilla WoW, because I'm worried that they won't design them with, like, the philosophy of Classic in mind. So, for example, like, I don't really know if they're going to be able... I can trust Blizzard maybe to make a new raid for Classic. Like, yeah, a little bit, right? But, can I trust... Oh, come over this way. Come over this way. Everybody come over here. Let's see who has situational awareness. Not said X. Well, hey, at least you didn't die because you got your special helmet, right? Kill the Corehound. Kill the Corehound first. Kill the Corehound first. Prioritize Corehound. Prioritize Corehound. I'll tank Corehound. Corehounds are always priority. Yeah, always want to kill Corehounds first. Want this, let players make a raid and have some contests of which raids get in. Oh, like have players make the raids? No, I don't like that idea. I think Blizzard should make the raids. But yeah, anyway, so what I think Blizzard should really do is focus on creating, just like get all vanilla out, build up the community for Vanilla WoW, have events for Vanilla WoW. Like, I think Blizzard really dropped the ball on, great job, guys, attacking the right target. Great job, really proud of you. Okay, we're gonna refill. We need 5 more people for MC, level 60 plus. 5 more people for MC. What about Sandbox Island, where players can temporarily create buildings? I don't like that idea. Yeah, if you want to farm rep or something like that, you need the gear. Let me know. Let me know. What if they use Caverns of Time as a hub to do that? People always bring that up. I don't know, man. Like, I think that sounds kind of cool, but it's something that I'm kind of nervous about going wrong, okay? That's about it. What about adding garrisons to Classic? That's an idea I haven't heard before. For good reason. Yeah, for really, really, really good reason. Yeah, I've got room for another anything, okay? If you want to join, go ahead and be my guest. I'd love to have you. And we are about to hit fucking Revered, dude. Here we go. Fuck yeah, dude. Didn't you, listen, in a perfect world, Classic would be developed infinitely, and all of the content would be great forever, and there would never be a bad content thing that changed the game or anything. Like, if I could choose to have my perfect version of Classic Plus or TBC, I would go with Classic Plus every day of the week. Every day of the fucking week, I'd go with Classic Plus. The issue is I don't think I'm going to get my perfect version of the game. That's my concern. Obviously, it sounds great. How are you almost honored? We farmed rep this morning. That's how. They're trying down right thing. Arenas in Classic. Arenas in Classic is probably one of the worst ideas that I've ever heard. If they're going to do anything in Classic, I think they should do RBGs. I think they should do RBGs only, and not Arenas. If they do Arenas in Classic, what's going to happen is that the entire meta of like it being an MMO is going to get like micro-balanced down to being just like a 3v3. And this is what happened. This is what's gone wrong with current WoW, right? Is that there's a lot of people who... I don't like the fact that, like, 3v3 is a niche situation. But the game is built around 3v3. Like, the arena is... PvP is balanced around 3v3. Does anybody see a problem with that? That arena is balanced around something that the vast majority of the population doesn't do? To me, that seems like a bad idea. And we just said honored. Fuck yeah. There we go. Yeah, that seems like a very, very bad idea. Arena isn't balanced? It's more balanced than anything else, okay? Yeah, it's more balanced than anything else. Class order halls in Classic? I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of having, like, personal class spaces, but I like the idea of a shared world even more. So it's like kind of how the Champions Hall is in Classic WoW. I think it'd have to be something like that. That's what would make sense to me. Skip over BC and release Wrath again? Listen to it. Listen to it. But this whole Wrath shit. Yeah, I can't wait to fucking farm. I can't wait to farm TOC. Listen, Old War was good. Old War was amazing. It's the greatest raid ever made. And everything else about the game sucked. Everything else about it sucked. PvP was great. In Wrath, I think Wrath Season 8 might have been the high point of PvP for the game. I think Season 8 and Season 7 were potentially the high points for PvP for the game. And Other than that, though, like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Wrath. I really am not. I don't know why so many people like Wrath. Like, why do you like Wrath? Good cinematic, though? Yeah, that doesn't make me want to bring back the expansion. Once guard, we need level 60 warlocks. So we do need more people for MC. If anybody wants to come join, let me know. We're happy to take anyone. Let me take this guy right here. Pull this guy away. Yeah, there we go. Pull these guys pretty far away because we've got the core hound that's padding around us. If the core hound aggroes, I'll call for who we're gonna go on. Asher Thompson, like, have you ever thought about not attacking the target? Let's see. Well, how'd you die? Multi-shot. Why would you multi-shot at the beginning there? I'm so confused. Why would you multi-shot? Because it seems like that's just a bad decision. Why multi-shot? For the deeps? Wouldn't let me feign. You shouldn't have had to, because you should have just played the game. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why you would do that. It's his rotation? Yeah, if I needed somebody to just do the rotation, I'd just program a bot. Like, I just program a bot if all I wanted him to do was his rotation. Rez Astor Thompson. Like, you play like a bot. I mean, play like a bot, dude. Don't play like a fucking bot. On the pull like that. And, like, you shouldn't need to rely on feigned death. We're killing these mobs very, very fast. We don't need to do it any faster. Just relax, guys. Chill out. You expected tanks to taunt? Should never expect tanks to taunt. Taunt can get resisted. Like, there's a million different ways taunt can get fucked up. There's no reason for you to sit there and just, like, kind of wait, like, oh, hope the taunt's gonna go through. Oopsie doopsie, I hit in multi-shot. Sorry. Yeah, I know. As I said, man, hunters, like, hunter players, like, there are these, like, savant hunter players that are just, like, these literal gods. And then there are the other hunter players. There's the other 99%. Not savants. Just stupid. And that's basically what this is. Yeah, you don't really need to worry about dispelling this off everybody, but might as well do it. Kill this guy here. I don't want better stats in Vanilla WoW. I want better abilities. I would much rather have better stats than better abilities. Because my concern with better abilities is that what happens whenever one of those better abilities makes one class better than it should be in Classic, right? Do I want things rebalanced in Classic WoW? I don't know. I mean, I feel like at that point, is it Classic WoW? Let's pull these guys next. Get these guys here. Yeah, yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, fuck balance? Well, it's like the whole idea of balance, right? It's like completely... It's built around the idea that balance is, like, good. And, like, having the game balance is very, very good. Can we keep these together? I thought they did, like, a stomp. Yeah, it seems like they do, but we're just handling it. It doesn't really seem to matter. Fuck it, who cares? Perfect balance doesn't exist, so no need for new balance? Well, no, I understand, like, obviously perfect balance doesn't exist, so you still want to have, like, other stuff, too. Yeah, sure, I get that. But at the same time, I don't think that balance is something that is fundamentally, like... I think fun should be the main priority and not balance. And I think that's why Classic WoW is good. There are some classes that aren't balanced. It's like, is the game ruined for me because mages beat me in every 1v1? It sucks, but it is what it is. I don't know. It's hard to say. Blizzard spent 15 years trying to get class balance right. They still can't get it. Well, that's because they're not trying to get it right. If you guys really not realize this, Blizzard, the way they balance is simple. They make one class really fucking good. Oh my god, this class is amazing. Wow, he does so much fucking damage. Oh my god. And then, you know, next patch, they nerf that motherfucker. They nerfed that motherfucker. They're like, yeah, we don't want him anymore. That thing sucks, dude. That class sucks. Oh, let's go down here. Yeah, we might as well just go down here, because... So they buff and nerf the classes. And, oh, we do need more people, too, by the way. If anybody wants to come and farm these items, we do need more people. So we've really only got 2 items out here. This is a fucking bullshit run, dude. Such a bullshit fucking run. Yeah, flavor of the month, basically. Yeah, exactly. Flavor of the month classes. Do you think Ghostcrawler did a good job? Yeah, I think so. I think that... I think Ghostcrawler generally knew what he was doing. Sure. I do think so. That's why they go with less balanced RPG route. Yeah, I feel like the game should be focused around being an RPG. Now, obviously, it's not like one class should just be completely broken or whatever, right? But Jesus Christ, he's mad. We got the fire boys. Fire boys. Fire boys. Fire boys. Get them fire boys. Get them fire boys. There we go. Good job. Proud of you. 2 more of these mobs, and then we'll be done with this area here. Majority of the community voted content. That's the thing, right? Is like I worry that community voted content players don't really know what they want. And whenever they do community votes on something, eventually something will get through that's bad for the game. And then once something gets through that's bad for the game, more things will get through that's bad for the game. And that's what I think is going to happen. Hopefully we don't pull 2. No, we didn't. Nice. Okay, just kill this guy first. Yeah, you think you do, but you don't. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think it's true. I mean, there's a lot of people, and even, I don't think that, like, I'm sure that you guys know people in Classic WoW. You guys know people that they started playing, and then they're like, yeah, I don't like this, and they quit. I mean, am I the only person that knows a number of people like that? I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems like it's very common. Let's see. Yeah, they quit. They played for a while, and they're like, I don't like this. So it's not like they're wrong. It's just that the amount of people like that is not as many as he might have thought. I think Blizzard really underestimated the amount of people who have played the game over the years, and because they've played the game over the years, they've just come to like the game overall. And they don't like the current game, but they do like WoW, and they want to play WoW. And I think that's one thing that Blizzard doesn't realize, or didn't realize. I think now they do, though, after Classics come out and everything like that. Class with the highest skill cap? I'd say probably Warrior, Hunter, or... Probably Warrior or Hunter. Maybe another one, but it's hard really to say. Yeah, a lot of people say Hunter. Warrior, like, for Warriors, you need a lot of, like, you need to stance dancing. Like, there's a lot of, like, micromanagement you have to do as a Warrior. Druid? Oh, yeah, Druid probably does have a pretty high skill cap, too. Yeah, you're right about that. Why is the community in Classic so much better? It's not. Like, haven't you read my mail? Like, people are total fucking spurgs. They're total fucking spurgs in Classic. Like, the idea that, like, oh, the Classic WoW community was so great. Nobody was ever mean or anything like that. They were all great and everybody was happy and we just played the game together and we loved it. No, you shut the fuck up. Like, the retail WoW community is the Classic community in a lot of ways, right? The difference is that they have to communicate. You have the same people, he's gonna aggro. Kill the Fire Ward first. Kill the Fire Ward first. There we go. He aggroed just like I knew he would. There we go. Yeah, kill the Fire Ward first. Lava Spawn, Fire Ward, then Corehound. That order. This is not gonna be a wipe, but it's gonna be a few deaths. Yeah, let me handle the Corehound. Just kill the Lava Spawn. Really important, that one size. Okay, good. Nice job. Keep everybody alive. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. People on my server are extremely nice and nothing else like retail people? Well, I mean, I think that a lot of retail people are nice too. Like, retail people aren't mean, they're just antisocial. And, like, that's completely different. Because they don't have to be social. I think that if you added the same social constraints and the same social systems that retail has to Classic WoW, you'd see the same type of antisocial behavior there too. I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think that's the case. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's the environment that creates the people. Not necessarily the people that create the environment. That's what I think. A lot of people fantasize over no experience. They were rude cunts back then? Yeah, they're fucking assholes. Like, I was an asshole, but I was such a fucking spurg back then. I was the worst. I was a raging fucking spurg. You know what? I'm not... Oh, wow. Let's see. We'll just give this to Paladini. Yeah, there. He's the guild trash can. We're just gonna give him everything that we want. He's the basically... Not the trash can. He's basically the de facto guild bank. For now. I'm just trading everything over to him. I doesn't understand a server is full of spurgs to streamers? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, you guys really think that, like, every other streamer, every other server doesn't have any spurgs on it? Nobody's playing Classic WoW that's a spurg? I don't think that's the case at all. I will admit, though, I do believe that probably being on a streamer server does increase the frequency of spurgery. I do think so. I don't know what it is about streamers, but they attract spurgery. They do. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't get it. But they're just, oh, I'm kind of, can I ask one closer? I don't fucking get it, man. I do not fucking get it, man. It's so fucking annoying to me. Like, I am a very, I'm okay, right, like, taking pictures with people and stuff like that. I'm a very modest person, okay? I don't like being idolized or anything like that, right? I mean, except for like, the amount of mounts I have, okay? And, like, now, it's pathetic, so there's no reason even to idolize that. I don't like that. It's weird, okay? It's weird, right? I mean, people have had me, like, stop streaming? What do you mean? Like, no. Just because there's one part of it that I find vaguely uncomfortable, I should just stop doing the whole thing? Like, no. No, of course not. I love streaming. It doesn't mean that I like every single little aspect of it that happens in every single little way. But no, it's just that I think a lot of people, like, they view streamers as, like, celebrities or something. And I think a lot of people, like, they forget that a lot of streamers are just nerds that like video games that other people just happen to watch. That's really what it is. Just other nerds that like video games that other people happen to watch. That's all there really is to it, man. What is this person messaging me? Listen, some random level 7 paladins trying to ask you. I'm not gonna invite you to the fucking guild. You're level 7. You're wasted slot. You're a celebrity to strict population? Yeah, sure, but I mean, like, it's still kind of weird to me, okay, guys? I'm gonna be honest. It is kind of weird to me. What's good about? Yeah. More mages next one, I'd say? Yeah, we're gonna bring probably 30 mages next time around, and 0 warriors, so that way I get all the might gear, okay? That's the plan. Eventually, like, I will probably, like, make sure that I get all the rest of the might set, but I really only care about the 5 set bonus. And, honestly, like, I really want DPS gear, more than anything. Yeah, I just want the DPS gear. I guess Weird Boy, I mean, he's doing a good job. Yeah, it's still celebrity actors who are just nerds that like to pretend. Well, I don't know. I mean, you can say that with anything. Sure, you can, but I think that, like, the whole celebrity stuff and everything, I don't view myself that way at all. I mean, I'm just, like, a normal guy in my mind, right? I mean, I still have, like, all my old friends that I've, like, grown up with, and, you know, nothing's changed. So, you know, whenever people say that kind of stuff to me, it does kind of catch me off guard. Can you show your gear, please? Yeah, sure. I've got this one right here. I've got a few pretty good pieces of gear now, but for the most part, a lot of my stuff kind of still sucks. So I've got to work on getting better gear. And I got this today, and let's see. The other tank won the roll on the ring from Anixia, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. I mean, I guess it's going to help him for Rag, so that's good. Shit. Kill the Corehound first. Kill Corehound first. Other tank, pick up the Annihilator. Okay, Nayada, what is this here? How'd you die, Nayada? How'd you die at Corehound? What the fuck? I don't know how he died. That's kind of weird. I have no fucking idea. Can we read donos? Yeah, I'll read donations in a few minutes, okay? Why are you cucking yourself on gear? Because I don't want to cuck myself later on gear. If I wanted to be a loot whore and just take all the gear for myself, then I could do that. Yeah, sure. Find people to probably raid with me and do that. Yeah, but it's just not something that I want to do. Like, that's honestly, like, I want to show people, I guess, like, this sounds stupid, but I want to show people what a good guild looks like, right? And, like, how to run a guild, and, like, what the right way to do things is. And, that's why I've kind of shown people, like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do in this situation, that situation, etc., right? Merit based on loot council? Well, we'll do merit-based stuff soon, but this early on, I'm not really comfortable doing merit-based, loot. What do you think about them taking release of Classic further in the world, different timeline, keeping balancing of Classic? Example, the Lich King wins and transforms the world into ice, freezing, Deathwing, and permafrost. So, like, at the end of the Lich King fight, whenever he does the Frostmourne thing, Tyrion doesn't break out. Tyrion dies. Tyrion dies, and then everybody's dead. Okay. Okay. That'd be cool. I go with that. Alright. Astrodon's a multi-channeling Asmongold raid. Free Astro content. Yeah. Free Astrodon's and YouTube content. Yeah, there we go. If they go ahead with Classic DBC, when does Blizzard say enough is enough with bringing the expansions back? Braf. I feel like everyone's saying, like, oh, well, before you know it, then they're just gonna want a Miss Pandaria server. Then they're just gonna want a WoD server. There's people that want a fucking a WoD server. No, they're not, okay? Like, the original trilogy. Okay? The original trilogy. That's it. Just bring out the original fucking trilogy of the games. Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade, and Vanilla. That's it. That is it's so easy. Like, that's all I want. I think the majority of people would be very happy with that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that I am. I don't think so at all. Not best expansion. I think a lot of people think that it is. They definitely do. Wrath of the Lich King added Dungeon Finder. Yes, I think if you were to poll people and ask them what they thought, what was their favorite expansion? Let me taunt up here. What's their favorite expansion is? I think most people would say Wrath. The majority of people would probably say Wrath. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's my, nice, dude! That's big. That's really big. Okay, let me go get this guy over here. Roy's back, right? Yeah, he's good. Pull these guys over here. Yeah, actually, what's this here? Yeah, can you not love the Lich King? I love the Lich King. I think Lich King's awesome. I just didn't like the, poet. No, because I already said what I thought it would be, right? So it influences the way people are gonna vote. It wouldn't really be fair. If I didn't say anything about it, I would do it like that. Please poll it. I polled it before. And, that's how I kind of know. I've dropped out this multiple times. Yeah, TBC is by far the most likely expansion on your stream. Yeah, I know that, but my stream also appeals to people that are, like, really hardcore players. And people that are really hardcore players are probably more aware of the drawbacks and kind of the shortcomings of Wrath of the Lich King, more so than a casual player base. So, come on. There we go. Nice. Got him. Okay, let's get this guy. Watch out on the edge. Watch out on those edges, boys. Watch out on those edges. Don't let him edge you. Don't let him edge you. Good job. You're a full casual streamer? Well, I mean, I used to not be, though, right? I mean, the thing is that back in the day, back in my day, you know, what I used to say is I used to I raid every day back in my day. Back in Burning Crusade, they put me on Sundays through Thursday. We used to raid. Oh, Burning Crusade. Those were the days. The game was good back then. I would tell you that. Yeah, no, listen, man. Like, it's... Hopefully you guys see where I'm coming from, okay, with this. I don't know. It's hard to say. Can you actually kill Ragnaros tonight? We kill Ragnaros in 5 minutes, dude. Probably 3 minutes. Just get him out of the way. Nice, dude! There it is! There it is, boys! Cloud, I'm just gonna give you this. Yeah, since Asher Thompson with the 98. Waiting on Squirrel and, he says, fuck. Yeah, Asher Thompson rolled a 90 fucking 8, dude. Okay, thanks. Yeah, sure. Let's see. No one else needs? Okay. Oh, Lava Core, nice. And, there we go. Okay, here's Squirrel. I'll give you a consolation prize, okay? I'm gonna give you the, Bow of Marksmanship, and then we'll give Asher Thompson, the bracers, okay? So, yeah, congrats, Asher Thompson. Nice job, dude. Okay, let's go pull these two guys over here. You think I won't use? Yeah. I hope you won't use. How about that? What's the lifespan of Classic WoW? 2.5 years. If I had to say 2.5 years. 2.5 years. And, then people will have completed the content. There'll be enough people that are Nax geared to where, the content will be on full display. And, I think 2.5 years. Yeah. That's my best guess. Assuming all of the content comes out within 1.5 years. Which I think is a good cycle. What I think Blizzard should do is they should release, the Burning Crusade probably, like, towards, about, like, right now in the middle of next expansion. Or if Classic is still going well, or, like, release a Classic Plus if they're gonna do that, right? But basically, like, go that route, at this point in the middle of next expansion. That would be my advice for Blizzard. If, like, in a perfect world, that's what I'd like to see. I'm just glad we got a fucking item, dude. I've been upset, man. We haven't been getting shit. Okay, let's get this guy right here. Alright, there we go. Ah, shit. Okay. What's